Now, welcome there. This is another very simple video of how you get started using Adobe After Effects. Now, I have two objects here. Already I've made the composition. I have a tennis ball here, so I'll just drag it on the timeline like that. And of course, I'm just going to resize it. So I'll just hold Shift and maybe click the corners here and hold Shift so that it goes proportionally. I'll just put it in the corner there. Then, of course, I have the crate. I'll also drag it in the timeline like that. Then, of course, normally if you don't hold Shift, it will go unproportionally. So I'll just undo it and then click on the sides, then hold Shift, and I'll just put it like that. So normally if you put all these objects, if you click this one here and transform, you have all the effects, that the simple effects that you can activate so that it becomes animated. So let's say like the first one, let's start with the position, like the position here. Now the first thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to solo the tennis. Soloing means I just want to see this one only and hide the other one. So I'll just come here again and just click some P there. Then of course you on this clock one, I'll just click P, then I'll move maybe some few frame rates there. Then of course I move the ball maybe up like that. Then I move to the 1 second mark, then maybe the ball I put it down like that. So if I come back here and play, you see the ball has become, if I zoom, the ball is now moving, changing position. And let's say I want the ball to rotate. What do? I'll just put something like I'll put the keyframe here, which will be indicated here, and maybe move somewhere here, and maybe drag this one here. Also, you can use this rotation tool here, click it and rotate it maybe like that. Then of course, after some few, I'll come again, put my cursor here, then of course rotate it again. So if I come and play, you see the ball is rotating like that. So that's how to animate using rotation and changing position. And maybe I want the ball to scale up. What do? I'll also click here. It will add the scale aspect. Then of course, if I move somewhere up to the end here, I want it to be a little bit big. So what will I do? I'll just do something like that. So maybe position it. Now, if I go back and play, of course, you'll see it is expanding as it goes down like that. And let's say maybe I want it to disappear again. I'll just come and click this timeline. This something like a stopwatch. It will give me this keyframe here, and maybe I put it somewhere here. Maybe it starts disappearing here. So I'll just use this the double arrows. I'll just maybe make it like that, maybe to 0, or just disappear partially. So if I come here again, you see it is going and it's disappearing a little bit. So that's a very simple way of how you can animate an object. Now let's say now I solo this and I remove this. Now what about the box? Come back to the selection. What about the box? You see the anchor point is positioned here. Now let me show you how you can use the anchor point. And maybe I want to rotate this box. So for example, I put there's also other ways you can put this P position. If I just press P, it will just give me the position of the object. So I'll just put P, then I will not see the other ones, then the other like rotation, I won't see them. So I'll just maybe comes to a few frame rates. Maybe I want it to change position like that. Then of course, if I play, it has changed position, and maybe again to the 1 second mark, I'll also move it to just, if you move it normally, to just place the keyframe like that. So maybe I want it to move like that. What about now if I want to put the maybe something like the rotation? Now what do? I'll just hold Shift and place and click R for me to just see the rotation. Hold Shift and place R. So I'll just come like that again. Maybe I want it to rotate, but this time I want it to rotate like that. Maybe I use this rotation tool here. Maybe I want it to rotate like this. So it will come, if I play it, it will play like that. But this time I want also to change. I want to see how the anchor point influences how it will be. So for you to change the position of the anchor point, what will you do? You'll press Y. the keyboard, and this one will be activated. So maybe I want the anchor point to be somewhere, maybe somewhere like here. So you see what happens if you change the anchor point. You see what happens. Or you can also change the anchor point by just pressing this aspect here. It will change the anchor point. So if I press the anchor point maybe somewhere here and I play like this, if I play this would, so you see the anchor point is trying to change how it will rotate. For example, maybe now I come here and put the anchor point maybe somewhere here by just dragging it here. So, and then I want it to rotate. I'll put another rotation here. So maybe I'll put it somewhere there. So if I play like this, you see now it's coming back and landing. So that's how to put rotation. Maybe if you want to add something like transparency, you just press Shift T. If you want to add something like the anchor point, you just press Shift A. If you want to add something like, so that's how to add all of them. And those are just some simple animation. So for me to see all of them, I'll remove this, and if I play all of them, you see what happens there. So if I want to see all the activation I've done, you just press U and it will show you all of them. And of course you can always change them by just dragging like that in the timeline. So if I play, you see what happens. That's the simplest way you can animate something in Adobe After Effects. See you in the next video.